Hello guys, in this video I want to talk about the Tattooed Chef company. Um, I went to Costco about 3-4 months ago and saw the sign that says Tattooed Chef. That was a sign on the green sign that showed a sale price for this company. And I was a fan of something healthier for my morning routine, to have a better breakfast and feel myself with good ingredients in the morning. So I bought this product right here called Organic Acai Bowl, and I paid like $8-9 for a package of 6, which was a great deal. I think if it was not on sale, the regular price, the original price was close to $13 or $14. I'm not sure. And I bought a pack, and I never heard of the company and never tried anything similar like this. The packaging was beautiful, the ingredients were perfect, so I bought it. And the next morning I tried it, and it was awesome. So I googled this company to see what they sell. Maybe I tried to just, at that time I was trying to lose weight and have a great breakfast routine. So I tried to Google see if they have any other products that doesn't taste similar so I can try a variety of different things. So I Googled this company and I saw that the stock of this company is the company is publicly traded, and I didn't know anything about this stock. So I researched a little bit about 2 days, 3 days, and I decided to invest a little bit of money, not that much. I invest like $6-7 thousand, and the price was at, I think, like $19 something, 19-20. And when I bought the stock, and I did a lot of research, but I didn't go to YouTube to see what people are talking about. And then later on, a week or two after that, after I bought the stock, I went to YouTube to see what people are talking about this stock and what people are saying actually about this company. And I saw, as you know, like one of the most popular person talking about financial marketing YouTube is Jeremy. I went to financial education. I saw he's talking about the stock, and I have to say, most of the things he says about this stock, I don't know anything about this because I do not buy a stock based on other people's opinion or what they say about the stock. So I bought this stock and I saw Jeremy is talking about it, and he was saying many things which I believe is accurate. Like the things he's talking about, this stock is actually accurate, and it's kind of um, real or reality about the analysis and the future sales. So I believe, but I have to tell you something. I actually went to Target, and I didn't know they sell these products in Target until Jeremy started talking about it, like I would say like 1 month, 2 months ago. And I went to Target and I saw a shelf. I would say like I think they had like 3 shelf, and in the frozen aisle in the Target, that they were selling the acai bowls for $4.99 a pack, which if you go Costco you can get a better deal, but they were selling it for $4.99. And they had these cauliflower mac and cheese bowl. I tried this. I bought this packet, and this Mexican style street corn. You can find it in Walmart in my area. They didn't have this in Target, and they had uh, this enchilada ball, and they didn't have this buffalo cauliflower, but they had some other item. Oh, Buddha bowl. They had this, the cold brew dark chocolate smoothie bowl. They had this too, and then they had one other thing. I'm trying to find, see if they had raspberry. Yeah, they had this too, the raspberry kombucha, and the veggie ham bowl. Oh, this is the one. They had this too. So these priced at $5.99 in my area, except the raspberry kombucha and the other one, uh, the the acai bowl. So these were priced at $4.99 and the other one at $5.99. I didn't try the Buddha ball and the uh, raspberry kombucha and the veggie hemp bowl, but I tried the other one, the three other items, and I have to tell you they taste great, but I didn't try the Mexican style street corn, which they sell at Walmart, and it doesn't sell well. That I can tell you. In Walmart in my area, it doesn't sell well. Well, I went to Target and I asked people working in the frozen aisle and people close by, and I went to customer service. They never heard of a company. They never heard. When I said tattooed chef, that they thought that I was talking about some type of, like chemical cleaning things, or I was talking about because they didn't heard anything about this company. So the people work there, they didn't know what company it is. Maybe I went to the frozen aisle. A guy was working there. I asked him, "Do you sell any type of tattooed chef products like cauliflower, mac and cheese, pepperoni pizza?" He had no clue about this company. I went to Walmart. I asked several people, same thing. They never heard of this company. So this company is not well known like Lean Cuisine, Amy's Kitchen, and Beyond Meat. If you go to any of these retail stores like Walmart or Target, if you say Beyond Meat, I would say the chances these people know this company is like 99.9%. And if you ask them about Amy's Food or Amy's Kitchen or Lean Cuisine, they probably know what are you talking about. But if you say something about tattooed chef, that I can guarantee you 99% of those people working in that store, they don't have a clue. They don't know anything about this company. So this is the first thing. So the popularity for this company is almost zero. That means a lot of people don't know about this company, but they might have some, not they might, they absolutely have some regular customer that goes to store. Maybe they're vegan or and they just love the taste of these breakfast packaged and the taste of these acai bowls or the raspberry kombucha and the other one, the cold brew dark chocolate smoothie bowl. That's the reason they're buying it. And when I went to that Target store and I went to Walmart too, I'm gonna share some experience I had. I spent about 30 minutes, looking up the items they had in the frozen aisle. And the majority of, if you can go ahead and check these things in your Target or Walmart area frozen aisle, and you will see the same thing. At this time, I'm not talking about future. I'm not good in predicting things in the future. So at this time, if you go ahead and see the frozen aisle in these retail companies like Walmart or Target, you will see that the majority of frozen item launch, to go breakfast or to go foods, or the food that can be warmed up less than 5 minutes, is from Amy's Kitchen, these company, this company right here. You'll see the package like this, or from Lean Cuisine, which is owned by Nestle. So these two company are the leader in this field, frozen aisle. And as you know, Lean Cuisine sells, you know, okay, if I want to compare the Tattooed Chef with Lean Cuisine, I don't, I did not, I never tried Lean Cuisine, but I can tell you that they have a variety of food. They have vegan food, they have, food with meat in it. They have like probably hundreds of different chicken foods, um, like foods with chicken in it, and that they have every kind of food in their package. But the Tattooed Chef is limited, and it's a newer company, and they just started in 2018-19, so it might take a little bit more time to build that position to make more foods and be diversified in this field. But a lot of people I saw, not Jeremy, uh, some other YouTubers were comparing this company, Tattooed Chef, with Beyond Meat. What I understand is Beyond Meat is a completely different business. It's a completely different business model. So they sell meat, and their focus is not meat, like meatless meat. Like it's not a meat; it's artificial meat. And they're not focused on the food that you can buy and warm it up in microwave and eat it less than like 2 minutes of buying it. So Tattooed Chef is not focused on meatless products. Like their focus is on like more, I would say. If you ask me, if you go ahead and check, we don't have access to that accounting, but if you go ahead and check the accounting, I would like to say that Tattooed Chef's number one selling item is a Cyble. And I guarantee you that because if you go to Walmart and I'm sorry, not Walmart, Target or Sam's Club or um, Costco, you will see these products at the shelf. And the Target has a different place. They don't put these at the same shelf. They put these cauliflower, mac and cheese, and the other Mexican style street food. They just put these on the breakfast aisle. So this one, I believe, is the number one, um, you know, item that sells a lot in Tattooed Chef Company. This organic and soy. And if you go to Costco, maybe in different Costco they sell it. I went to two, three different Costco's. They only have this product right there in Costco, and they could choose this one right here, cold brew dark chocolate smoothie bowl, but they didn't choose it. Maybe they tried it before. I'm not sure. They tried it and it didn't sell. Maybe, or they could try this one right here, but that one is the number one. And I would say this, if you just go to accounting detail, I would say this one is the number one item that sells a lot in this company. And a lot of people are talking about the cauliflower crust cheese, not cheese pizza, the pepperoni pizza. Not sure if they have it here. I don't see it here. And that's a good selling item too. But I would say this is the number one. And let's go to accounting. Everything is good about this company. The things they make, the food they make tastes great. I tried like three, four different items, but there is a problem. There is a problem with this company. I saw Meet Kevin is talking and pointing about this problem. He was talking about that this company is already spending so much money on their liabilities. If you see the balance sheet, and they haven't advertised about anything yet. I saw news that they're talking about their advertising. They started advertising about like 2-3 weeks ago in some popular news station, I guess, and radio station. But that's not a case. Let's talk about this thing. Let me just close this item. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the Tattooed Chef stock. The stock is down about 11% today, and you know it's because a lot of people, I guess, a lot of people are scared and sold the share because the CFO stepped down. And I read the 8K. Oh, no, not 8K. And I read a statement from the company that said, I forgot his name, the Charles, that was his first name. I'm not sure what was his last name. Charles, the CFO of this company, stepped down, and the reason was not an argument or disagreement. For some reason, he decided to just leave the company, and I guess a lot of people are scared. I'm not sure why. Maybe the short sellers, or um, I'm not sure why. And the Wall Street decided to act negatively about this stock, about this company, and the stock went down 11%. So I think that's not a good indicator, the market indicator, to decide if the company is good or not, because it's, I guess, end of the day, in this particular company, the CEO of this company, Sam, is the key. I believe if one day they say the CEO of the company is just stepping down or moving out, or just they're just switching powers, between somebody else and Sam, I would say this company is very risky, because Sam, the CEO, has over 35 years of experience in this um, field they're working on. So I would say he's the key to success. And let's talk about this company. I'm not going to go to details. I'm going to go straight to fundamentals and talk about the balance sheet, and not the balance sheet, the income statements, and what I found. As you can see, we don't have any reports, accurate reports from 2018 and 19. I'm going to start with 2020. As you know, 2020, we're in the middle of the pandemic. Um, and as you know, a lot of restaurants closed down. And, it helped a company like Tattooed Chef, because a lot of people were going to retail stores and like Targets and many other retailers and wholesalers, and they were buying the packaged food because they couldn't go to restaurants. So that helped a lot. So if you see right here, the company revenue was at $148 million. These numbers are in thousands. So they did about 148 million in sales, but their cost of revenue was at 124 million, close to 125 million dollars. Not a big difference, you know. The cost of revenue is so high. I don't know if the cost of the labor was too high. Maybe they had more people working in the field, in the facility, or I'm not sure if their property tax and not property taxes, like property maintenances were higher, or not the cost of revenue. Like let's say not the property maintenance. Let's say maybe the products they were investing in and buying and making these foods were expensive. I'm not sure what happened there, but this is not a good sign for this company. So even though they did $149 million in sales, their expenses were like, I would say the cost of revenue is so high. It's so high. It should be less than that. If you go see some companies similar to these companies, they're doing a way less cost of revenue. So there is not that much gap right there, and there is not a good sign for this company to do well if continue doing something like this. The cost of revenue is so high, and I'm not sure. I cannot predict that if that sales is going down or not, because not that amount of revenue will go down or not in the future. But I can see this goes up, because I would say the first quarter of 2021, or any year, people, they have new resolution, they want to eat healthier. So the sell, I believe the sell went up in the first quarter dramatically. And I would say the sell keeps going up as long as they um, keep the good ingredients and keep improving the company's products. I would say the company's sale will go up. But at this cost of revenue right here, as I can see. If the sales keep going up, the cost of revenue will go up too. And I don't see the gaps are not that, it's so close, it's not that big. So, although I bought the company, the stock, I don't hold, like I said, I hold about $6,000-7,000 only. It's not a big portion, and it's not a big portion of my portfolio. But I, I will hold this company, and I would not sell my portion, which is like 6 7 thousand. I know Jeremy bought like millions of dollars, and he probably knows more than anybody, not more than anybody, more than like people like, average people like us, because he has more stake in the company, and he has more to say about the company, and he has more power. He has more subscribers, he has more um, like I saw he was messaging the Instagram page of Tattooed Shiv, and they responded. If people with less subscribers and followers, try to reach out to a bigger company like Tattooed Chef or any other company, it's harder to get response. But these people have more power, and let's say more influence, um, to get more information than a person, an average person like me. So he knows more about the details. But if you want to listen to someone like Ben Graham, if the books called The Intelligent Investor, um, Ben Graham, an author of Intelligent Investor, would never ever invest in these companies. And it's not because they don't have no potential for growth. It's because the company does not have a good fundamentals and good numbers in income statement and cash flow. But I have to point something out. This company has a great, great, great balance sheet, and it's because of the current ratio I saw. The current ratio at this time is at 6 point something, 6.8, and the current ratio you can calculate it by dividing current asset by current liabilities. So and what I have to say about this company has about $131 million in cash. It's not a big company, a lot of big companies. I mean, a lot of companies like Tattooed Chef, the market cap on Tattooed Chef is 1.4 billion dollars, and a company like that doesn't hold about, like 10% of the market cap in cash in their account. Most of company I know in that market cap, they don't have that much cash in their balance sheet. So I would say this company has a great balance sheet. But as far as income statement, I would say that this company does not have a good income statement. Maybe that change in the future, let's say next 2 3 years. But um, I and I won't give any advice to buy this stock or not. I have, like I said, I have like $7,000, um, stake in this company, and I have no plan of selling this stock and no plan to add to this stock at this time, even though I paid like $19, and the stock is trading at $16 at this time. I have no plan of buying it, but if it goes to, I was calculating something and valuing the intrinsic value about this company, and I saw it's worth, if you add some share at $13 to $14 range. So if the stock goes down to $13 to $14, I would add 1,000 shares, which is about $13 to $14. And I do not recommend, unless you do your own research and find what the company worth, and if you're willing to hold this company for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years or not. Like I said, my situation, I will hold this stock at this time, and if it goes down to $13, $14, I will add another 1,000 share.